Hey, and welcome to this video, another morning message reading and intention setting, starting your day in a positive way and being conscious and more mindful throughout the day. Because when you start being more conscious and mindful, you really understand kind of why things are a certain way in your life. And you hear the words you're saying to yourself and you hear the words you're saying out loud. And we know words are powerful, they create. So being more mindful and intentional, you want to be creating what you desire, not just reacting and getting caught up in everything that's going around you, which causes more stress or frustration or resentment, right? Because then nothing moves for us, or it doesn't move in the direction we want anyways. Okay, my card pull for today is the Nine of Pentacles. And this is truly an abundant card. Very abundant. So let's hear the little message, the little affirmation that comes with it. And write these down because I think they're fantastic. I am totally worthy of the bliss and abundance I am about to enjoy. And for this one, I like to just say that I enjoy. Like instead of about to, which means it's always kind of in the future, which is okay if you're at that place where you feel you have no abundance and joy in your life. Then yes, it's like, okay, having that hope and faith, right? Building that hope and faith. I am totally worthy of the bliss and abundance I am about to enjoy. I am totally worthy of the bliss and abundance I am about to enjoy. I am totally worthy of the bliss and abundance that is in my life. Great. Things like that is what you can say. Let's hear the message. A little bit about the message. Now, you may be where you're going. There is no right bliss or abundance. I tell you, today I was in a mood this morning. I kind of ended up in a funk, feeling sorry for myself. And the time I'm doing this, there's a full solar eclipse tomorrow. And it's, a lot of stuff's coming up of what we need to release. So we're being made aware of what doesn't feel right in our life and what I'm being made aware. So when that does, and my focus kind of went to what I don't feel is right in my life. So when we get into that state and we continually focus on that, all we see is what's not right. And then it brings us our thoughts and our feelings and our moods, right? And then it's just boom, boom, boom. But thank goodness I have a lot of awareness and I notice that that's what I'm doing. And then it's all about the gratitude. It's like to bring yourself back. It's what do I notice around me? And like this statement says, it's noticing what's around you now also, right? Like right now that spring and the leaves are turning green and I love that. And all the flowers are on the trees and all the flowers are up and I love that, right? So it's just like the abundance of leaves, the abundance of flowers, how beautiful everything is. The bed I get to sleep in. We have a lot of homelessness in the city I live in. So I'm like so grateful. Feel so grateful that I have a place to live, that I have a home, that I have a warm bed to sleep in, right? Like we can always find something. So what it talks about in this card indicates that you're reaching one of those moments of culmination of your hard work and your desire, and that you are stepping into manifested hopes. These moments of spiritual and material bliss are highly personal and mark the moments of glowing success in your life. Look for this abundant energy as it surges into your heart. Do you notice it says, look for this as it surges into your heart, not in your environment? And use its power to move mountains, to spread love, and to enjoy your harvest. So it's more so about being in that energy of abundance and joy and being in that energy of, wow, I have so many wonderful things in my life. So being in that, you be that, and then it begins to be reflected on the outside. And I know sometimes that can seem like, no, it doesn't. But it's also because we have a lot of these limiting beliefs and beliefs that that's not the way life works. And so that continually comes in and overrides us, but it doesn't mean give up. It just means, all right, more practice, continue with the practice, continue with the faith, continue with the belief, continue with focusing on what I desire, feeling the emotions that come up, not being ignoring sadness or whatever. They're just meant to move through you, right? So the book, Parallel Universes of Self, I'm back on that one today. And what this talks about is kind of what we were just talking about. Well, but I love this part where it talks about follow your true path. Not following your true path is the most risky thing you can do because that's where all the problems come from. So when things are coming up, like this eclipse is bringing things up, this doesn't work for you anymore. Either a relationship or a job or what you're doing, whatever. It's like, this doesn't feel right. It's uncomfortable. I'm thinking more negative thoughts about it. So that's a sign, right? And sometimes we got to get rid of things. Sometimes it's time to change. So we're not on our true path. We're not living in alignment if we're living with a whole bunch of things that don't feel right for us anymore. And you know what? Things won't get better. They will not get better. They will only get worse if we stay in that. And of course, we stay in that because of fear. And when you go to make a change, let's say to leave a relationship, leave a job, move it to a different city. I mean, those are big changes, right? But whatever, it's awkward. It feels really weird. And so our system is like, no, danger, danger. And so we tend to fall right back into the old life again, an old way of being because it's comfortable. Our nervous system can rest, right? It feels less awkward and less horrible. So we get pulled back, and that's a totally natural thing. But it's like deciding no, even when those uncomfortable feelings come, when I've made the change, I'm going to choose to stay in the change because I know it's best overall. But I do know that also I will be feeling these weird and uncomfortable feelings. I will feel like I'm in danger, even though I'm not. And then you work the inner work, right? The constant, this is what I'm choosing. I'm holding faith. I'm holding, I have hope that this is all exactly what I'm meant to do. And so what it says is that you do that, you will be tested, right? And what it means, you know how sometimes we say the universe is testing me. It's actually you testing you. So it's like showing you, let's say if you decide to move away or quit your job and start something new, and then all of a sudden your car breaks down. That's not the universe testing you. It's like, it's like you testing you because you do have these kind of beliefs that if I quit this, something bad's going to happen, or all of a sudden I'm going to need some money, then what will I do? And so then all of a sudden that happens to show you, here's a belief or something way deep inside that you were scared of happening. Now you are going to show yourself that you are strong, that you can handle it, that you will make it through this. You don't let these little things turn you down, like go back to your old job. You don't let these little things get you. That you are strong. This is kind of like you testing you, right? It's like, okay, so here's something that came up. Now I get to work through this. I know I can handle it. It feels terrible. I'm panicking, but I'm going to handle it, right? The test situation always involves being able to choose or decide between an old reality and a new reality. So that's basically what happens back and forth, is it's like, now you choose. You're going to go back to that old way of being or decide, no, I'm going to choose to be different, react different, say different things, think different things, continue on my path, the path that I want to be on, because I know that's where I want to be. Right. So it's just realizing that these challenges that we're going to have, right, we're going to be faced with. And it talks, I love this. This is the paragraph I wanted to say. When you go in to the new reality you want, so I-N to the new reality, it becomes an in/tension. In intention, right? But in tension. So listen to the words. You will be in tension. Your body will feel that, oh my God, this is new, this is different. Or a belief. So you will notice your beliefs, right? Or even more appropriately, you will believe it. And the word believe actually is live. Live, right? You will be it and live it. So it's like you're going to be the person who's in that new place, the new reality you want, and you're going to live that way. So it's just a play on all these words. It is so cool. Yeah, because we set we're setting an intention when we want to make a change. We're like, this is what I want to do. I want to make this change in my life. That's an intention, right? Then when you have that intention, you're like, yes, yes, yes. What happens? Your body goes into tension. It's like, oh my God, right? Eventually you're like, oh my God, what if that's just, and you need to stay there or learn to get through it or calm yourself down or talk yourself through it and just know that, okay, my body's just noticing something really weird here. And then it's like continually being that new you or that you in your new life and living as that person in your, like, that means living in the new life, not going back to the old. Continue to whatever comes up in the new life, whatever you're faced with, whatever you're going through, whatever, you continue to be in it and live it because that is what you're choosing instead of going backwards. All right, I thought that was really powerful. I hope you found something that spoke to you, that helped you today in any way. Remember, I do these Monday, Wednesday, and Fridays on YouTube and in Women Living Boldly 50 Plus, my Facebook group. And I also do one-on-one coaching for women 50 plus. We do a lot with this and setting a lot of morning rituals and intention settings, and then being more mindful and conscious during your day. I also have helped women through menopause, perimenopause, and all that, balancing your body in a natural way with healthy eating and all that. So those are all the tips. Like, I've also been a personal trainer and a yoga instructor. So I definitely, for overall health and wellness for women, that's definitely my thing. And that's what I've been doing for years. So if you are somebody who's like, you know what, I really need help, not only with the mindset, maybe with your body too, reach out to me. I am here for you. DianaMarchand.com is my website, and it shows you how you can reach out to me. So have an absolutely amazing day or night, wherever you're watching this from. Make sure you subscribe or like if you're on YouTube. Thanks.